Ready. Fight.
Alright guys, welcome back. Also I just wanted to say that I've noticed quite a few more subscribers lately. I appreciate the support. And yeah, let's have a look at this floppy woppy disk drive. Not a disk, drive, floppy drive, yes. So this also came with the BBC Micro main console. It was attached. I've disattached it. It came away very easily. Let's have a little look. It is surprisingly, it is heavy. It is heavy. I don't know what's in these. 40 or 80, we can decide if it's 40 or 80. I don't know what that means. Watford. Drive 0. I'm guessing. Ooh, does that eject the disk drive? I think you probably have it like that when it's in. And that ejects it, maybe, I'm guessing. Not 100% sure. I'm 34 years of age, so I remember floppy disks and I remember playing like Doctor Who or maybe like an Amiga. I'm not sure. My dad definitely threw it out though. I don't know, when I was growing up, my parents just threw everything out. I don't know if it was a generation, I don't know, but people just like throwing stuff out. Right, so there's something rattling, but I don't know, like, it doesn't smell too bad, which is always a good thing. I don't really know how to take this apart, but what I'm going to do is start with those two and those two screws. Let's have a look. Alright, so those 4 screws are out. Will this lift off? Oh! Yeah! Look at that. I mean, things aren't made like this anymore, are they? Oh, that was a bit dented. I didn't do that, I swear. It's just like built to last, isn't it? You wouldn't get this anymore. Now, look at all these gizmos. Ooh. Guess that's the, yeah, look at that. So it's loaded. So our mechanism still works, of course it does. British made, see? Doesn't smell leaky. Smells pretty... No, it doesn't smell good, but you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't smell dodgy. How far do we go with this? So, I don't want to mess around too much because I don't want to break anything, but what I can do is remove this top plate and just have a look at the board. I'm guessing this... Oh my god. Look at it. Everything just comes off really easy. I don't know if I want to do that. No, those pins are so clean. Let's just put this back on. Nice. Keep all that in. I want to straighten up all this ribbon because it's all like kinked and everything. But what I will do, let's just remove these screws. This is a good fit. Yeah, that's fine. I should really use my new super duper screw set, shouldn't I? Because I have a choice of screw heads there, and they're magnetic as well, which is really helpful. He naturally doesn't. He's a bit too big. Let's find a more suited. That's a star one, not that one. How's that? Bit of play. How about that? That's a good one. And just important with all screws, put a bit of pressure and then go for it. You don't want to just accidentally start threading, ruining the actual Phillips head or flat head, whatever it is. They seem to be the same size, which is always helpful. So that's one, and then it's got one on this side, and this front plate should be able to be lifted off. I'll have a little gander. And what we'll do then, just give it a general spruce. Ooh, so that's tucked under there. that's clipped in. Do I want to take the front plate off? I mean, I could. Doesn't look too hard to get back on. I'll just keep the screws separate, so everything stays happy. Alright, you two go over there. Yeah, so upon further reading on the BBC Micro, the thing that went pop on my last video was basically a known thing that, and you're advised basically to change that before trying to turn it on. But it looks like there's a little clasp there. Don't break it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Bit of pressure. I just don't want to break it. There we go, that's out. Not gonna break it because it's well made. Gentle, gentle. Ooh. I don't want to mess around with that. Ooh. That just slides on. Oh my god. This, who made this? Because they're a genius. Okay, so the switch between 40 and 80 looks like it's attached somehow. Looks like it's soldered in actually. Maybe I've done this backwards. I mean, I'm not in any rush to remove this, to be fair. I don't want to end up breaking something. I see that's already cracked there now. Vintage plastic. Fine, let's just put this back in because it is soldered in and I don't really want to break this even more when I don't need to take it apart. I just wanted to have a look at the mother. There we go. That's what I want to look at. Very clean inside. Don't worry about that. That'll be held in place by the two screws. Wow. Now, let's have a look at this mechanism again. So, that goes down. It looks brand new. Let's zoom in a little bit. That's what I said about the power board, and then it exploded on me, didn't it? So, what's going on here? There we go. It wasn't letting me zoom in for a moment, which is strange. Right, we got a bit of corrosion on whatever this thing is. Don't know what that is. Ooh. Ooh, are you supposed to be loose? Hang on, let me get my things out. Has someone been in here before? That doesn't look like it should be off. Do you go on there? Have you come off? It is sticky. I have no idea what it's for though. Would it go like that? I don't know. I mean, it looks right. It had the same stickiness either side. Fixed. Yep. This doesn't even need cleaning. It is, except for this bit. And what's that? Is that goo? No, it's glue. It's not goo, it's glue. What's that? That's not corrosion on that cap, that is pen. Dear Lord. It's got a little cool little green LED there. And what we'll do, we'll just give this a bit of a... What is that? What is this white stuff? I mean, it's got to be some type of corrosion, doesn't it? Unless it's like some type of protective coating. Because it doesn't look like it's eating away at anything. And I've never seen white corrosion before. Usually it's like green or brown or rust coloured. Or maybe it's like old paint that's degraded. I don't know. But I think that's where that thing goes. Looks quite happy there. I can't believe this mechanism is so cool. Breaking everything again there. Right, what we'll do. Let's get those screws back on. Yeah, and put this base plate, this top plate back on. So clean. I mean, I can give it a bit of a wipe over. Arguably, I'll probably make it dirtier than it actually was originally. Right, so that's that like that. Nice. And then that's sat like that, snugly. Everything's still happy. Everything's still happy there. Let's get the front back on. I'm gonna try and remove this base plate just to have a see if we have any access below. I have a feeling we will. Ah, okay. So that's attached to all of that. Wow. Ooh. Don't know what that is. But I'm guessing that's probably how it reads the floppy disk. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with that. Just making sure everything down here was clean. But look at that, it's beautiful. Just give it a wipe on the base plate here underneath. Not a great video, not very interesting, but just showing British ingenuity, I suppose. Ow. How did this go on then? Oh yeah, left some space at the back, didn't it? Nice. Fine. So let's take this back on. Oh, my cat's outside again. Alright, so let's probably give this top cover a clean as well now. We probably, because it's so clean on the inside, we'll probably just do this one when it's back on the console itself. Let's see if it wants to go back together. It had a bit of a dent there, didn't it? Not sure why. Maybe it was dropped. How's that lining up the holes? It's not currently. So it needs to go further down. It needs to go right there. I think it's I'm not sure if I've got anything in my thing that'll bend metal back. No, I think these are too weak probably. That'll cause further damage. It's a bit straighter. Try again. Nice. That's a lot straighter than it was. Right, so it's that way. There we go. He went on happy at that time. And we're just a little bit... No, bit back. No, there we go. Perfect. Right, let's get these screws back in and then give it a topical clean. Because I'm pretty happy that this doesn't need to be, like, worked on loads, thankfully. Because it looks so super clean. And it looks happy. It looks like a happy chappy. So hopefully when we get the new power supply, as in the replacement capacitors and stuff for the power board, hopefully then, well, we'll probably have to get a game. For sure, we'll have to get a game. I have to double check my RF lead. Will be alright. RF, that's just like an antenna cable, isn't it? I think I've got one for my N64, but I don't know what the connection is. I have to double check that, otherwise I can get like a third party one, I suppose, can't I? I'm just impressed how clean all of this was inside. Whoever designed this case knew what they were doing. Unlike me. What's going on here? Why is it not happy? Can I just go in nicely? There you go. Right, let's start with this side. So, this has all come out quite nicely. Yeah, so just have a look now. It's come out really nice. We haven't done the front yet, have we? So, let's zoom out a bit. Probably do that with some cotton buds. Just be careful of those original stickers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a floppy disk game, aren't I? Oh yeah. I mean, I can't not play Frogger. It's a bit of a journey, but if I'm able to save this, it's pretty cool. Bit of retro savior, literally. And this is the most retro thing I've worked on, actually. Right. Oh yeah, we were going to have a look at these wires, weren't we? Because they're a little bit minging. Inside, clean as. So I'll probably just get a wet wipe. Just go over these. I don't really want to add too much alcohol to rubbery, plasticky components. Just gonna check for breaks in the wires here. Can't see any. There's some separation here, but I think that's just from installation, which it is. Let's get some wipes. Alright, so I've cleaned this up. It's come out quite nicely. I don't know how to get these kinks out of all the wires. I suppose it's just bending them back. What concerns me here, it does say 300 volts, 105 degrees. So I'm guessing 300 volts goes through here? I don't know, but that is a lot. That's a lot of volts. Obviously nothing's plugged in, so it's all good. Alright, I think this has come out quite nicely. Just a little bit on here, I don't know what that is, probably paint or something. How do I fold this nicely so it behaves? I could just like fold it in on itself a bit, that looks a bit nicer then. There we go. I don't know how these were supposed to be kept, but it's a bit nicer. And same for this one, they can just stay like that. Nice, alright. So yeah, the next video will probably be the changing of those, was it riffer capacitors? I don't know, the ones that go pop in the power board. Let's turn this over. Ugh, I'm gonna pig zero this. Right, there we go. Beautiful. It's come out really nice and clean. Yeah, I'm happy with how it's looking. Quite excited to get the new capacitors in to see if it'll fire up. I need to double check about my RF cable query, whether I actually have one, because that's how it's output to the TV. And yeah, catch you in the next one, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Ready.